There has been a lot going on in the crypto markets and the United States economy in general. We have tariffs shaking up the markets, but at the same time, word on the street is that egg prices are going down, gas prices are going down, and it may appear that we have hit a bottom. On this video, we're going to talk about a catalyst that could drive crypto prices up and adoption up higher in general. We're going to be focusing on a few different cryptocurrencies and in particular, the real world asset space. Welcome back to the channel. My name is C. Will, and this is the Passive Income Network. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that way you stay up to date with my latest videos. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start this one off talking about stablecoins, and real world assets is one of the best form of stablecoins. And Senator Scott in this video is talking about legislation that focuses on stablecoins. And if we can get clear regulation for stablecoins, this digital asset could help drive adoption. So let's go full screen and check this out.
Cryptocurrency is here to stay. We want to innovate in America before we overregulate it. We had a framework put in place led by Senator Hagerty, Senator Lummis, myself, making sure that the stable coins, to understand stable coins, is kind of like a traveler's check on the blockchain. It gives people more access to the resources, and it will reduce the cost of doing business in America. A leap in the right direction. We will be the country that leads in the cryptocurrency footprint for generations to come. It's another promise made by President Trump on the campaign trail, another promise that we're keeping in our legislative agenda and priorities. The American people can rest assured that democratization is here to stay, and it will get better and better as we move these bills to the president's desk to be signed into law. It was a really good week.
A great week, he says, and getting regulation, bills signed, executive orders, cases like Ripple over, RLUSD, the USDT, the USDC, all of that nice and clear. We can then begin to use our stable coins for payments. And remember, you have fractional reserve banking. That's something that has plagued many people because a bank can just take some money, deposit it, and then lend it out 10 times. But you can't do that when you're using a stable coin on the blockchain. There's more transparency there. It's a faster finality. Things get cleared quicker, and you can send it cross-border or globally in mere seconds. So that's very important for the United States to take control and actually get it together when it comes to stable coins, especially for spreading the US dollar. Bullish sign for me to hear Tim Scott talking about this. And then when we're looking at Ondo Finance has been doing a great job at this particular positioning and spacing with real world assets. So let's check this out. Ondo Finance and MasterCard have aligned to bring tokenized real world assets to MasterCard's MTN. This is the MasterCard network. This partnership enables MTN participating businesses who have onboarded with Ondo to access OUSG directly on the multi-token network. That's the tokenized yield asset that they have. Treasuries, settle crypto payments through traditional banking rails, earn daily yield via tokenized assets with 24/7 subscriptions and redemptions. OSUG on the multi-token network unlocks productive cash management for businesses with unparalleled flexibility anytime, anywhere. So this is dope. So what it really is, it's the integration of Ondo's short-term U.S. Treasury funds, and that's going to be in the ecosystem with MasterCard, who is a top 15 company in the United States with billions on its market caps, billions on its balance sheet. And them connecting with Ondo Finance is massive. So I want you to check this out. This is the CEO of Ondo. We're going to go full screen and listen to him.
We've used many of the same principles from stablecoin design to inform what we've done here. It is no exaggeration to say that we believe that what stablecoins have done for the dollar, Ondo Global Markets will do for securities. We believe that with the success of yield coins and the launch of Ondo Global Markets, we're entering a new phase in financial markets. Unlike many, however, we don't believe that this new phase need operate outside of regulations, destroy incumbents, or fundamentally change the way markets operate. Instead, we believe that this phase represents the next stage in the evolution of financial markets, where the best of DeFi and the best of TradFi combine to create markets that are more transparent, more efficient, and more accessible. You might call it a foundational upgrade. We call it Wall Street 2.0.
Wall Street 2.0. I like the name of that. So big shout out to Nathan and the Ondo team. Ondo Global Markets, quote, represents the next stage of the evolution of financial markets where the best of DeFi and the best of TradFi combine to create markets that are more transparent, more efficient, and more accessible. So that's another great example of we want the markets to be regulated so that way big institutions, corporations, the everyday Joe feel comfortable using it, right? And adoption should potentially, right? In most cases it does. It drives network effects, which drive the price. So for us who are holding the Ondos, holding the XRPs, and some of the other coins we'll talk about, but what they're building is even more important. It is clear regulation, clear adoption, and then seeing these assets on the blockchain is pretty dope. So let's go jump in over to this one. Blockchain-based airline solutions are taking off on Algorand. So I've been talking about TravelX for a while, and this is huge. So TravelX is revolutionizing airline travel by tokenizing tickets with partners serving at over 83 million passengers annually, right? 83 million passengers, right? So TravelX is now working with airlines and they combine over 83 million passengers, right? And tokenizing tickets for these airlines, which is via TravelX using the Algorand blockchain, is another example of a real world asset. This allows for companies, these airlines, to create different revenue and business opportunities, but also at the same time, for the customer, it allows you to resell your ticket, buy other tickets. If you need to get on the plane faster, if you need to gift the ticket to somebody else, it turns it into an NFT and the underlying infrastructure and gives you a lot more flexibility. So when I'm in the US and I catch a plane, I have to buy extra things on my airline ticket in case I needed to cancel my flight. I need extra payments to allow me to do these certain things. And this is all built in with TravelX. This is pretty dope. And another example of RWA happening globally. So we saw the yield treasuries. We seeing the stable coins. Now we're seeing airline tickets. And then as we go into this next one, this is a great update from Moonwell. Another real world asset play. So we know Moonwell has the Visa debit card. That's a partnership there. Allows you to spend the stable coins, right? And that goes with the crypto stablecoin regulations. Then we have the bank account. So that's the financial infrastructure, the spending, the able to have a bank account globally. And then we have the yield portions of it, which is stable coins and things like this right here. So the successful passage of MIP X16 has increased rewards for safety module stakers on base and allocates 250,000 of excess market reserves to the next round of auctions. So 1.74 million well was acquired in the first round of reserve auctions. That's dope. So what does that mean? That means we in the game time. It is happening. Moonwell has been delivering, right? 1.74 million wells. And what happened here? Just last week, when you stake your well for your protocol safety, we were here at about 6%. That has already boosted it up another 4%. And this could actually go even higher depending on what the revenue and what the auctions are. So us who are staking well, doing governance, voting, earning that yield, and being patient, we just got rewarded. Our votes have counted. Our income for this asset has now gone up. And yes, the prices went down like many other things, but as I stated earlier in this video, I see the bottoms are potentially in. Stock market is also looking better in this last couple of days. We should be back to the upside, especially with these developments right here. And then when we still talking about RWA, for one, they love Ethereum in the tradition of finance. So you got an ETF, so you can get you a 2.5% on the vault. And what I really like is the USDC and the euro that you can earn over 5% in the vaults right now, which is still beating treasury yields and what you're getting on things like Robinhood. And again, the RWA space is the game changer that I believe is the next catalyst for bringing the whole cryptocurrency markets to the upside and to the mainstream. Stablecoin regulation, treasury yields on the blockchain via the Ondo Finances. We got airline tickets via the Algorand blockchains, debit cards, bank accounts, yield-bearing assets via the Moonwells. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Passive income, gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple.